Hezbollah adds a new deadly weapon to its arsenal, a weapon that could turn the tide of war against Israel. Even cockroaches won't survive the weapon's impact. As Israel and the Lebanese armed group Hezbollah trade threats after a projectile fell on a football field in a Druze community in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights, killing 12 children and injuring others, fear of an all-out conflict between the two foes has gripped the region and the world.
חיזבאללה שליחה של איראן באזור. חיזבאללה לא ינקה מהאירוע הזה, גם בהכחשות המגוחכות שלו. הוא ירה את הירי, הוא יישא במחיר, והוא ישלם מחיר כבד על פעולותיו.
Amid the concerns of a wider regional war, Hezbollah, along with other Middle Eastern armed groups that are part of the Iran-led axis of resistance, have received a consignment of weapons from Iran, as per regional media. The weapons haul includes electromagnetic ordnance, as per a report by the Kuwaiti newspaper Al Jarida. The electromagnetic ordnance is a weapon that could disable communication systems and shut down radars, dealing a big blow to the enemy forces, especially one that relies heavily on technology, such as electronic processors. Electronic processors manage and operate all the vital systems in modern states, such as the State of Israel, including infrastructure, medical systems, security and military applications. Experts such as Rotem Meital, who is the CEO of Asgard Systems, a company developing military technology for the defense industry, told the Jerusalem Post that the weapon could be used to arm a low-flying, uncrewed aerial vehicle, or UAV, with an electromagnetic pulse, or EMP activation mechanism, which will trigger during the UAV's flight and emit an EMP upon contact with the target. Describing the electromagnetic ordnance, Meital told J-Post, "In essence, imagine lightning striking the building you live in, not hitting a lightning rod or antenna, but the entire building, causing all the electrical panels, water heaters, water and electrical systems, household appliances, computers, television systems, and even life-saving medical systems to stop working. It's like a power outage, but in this case, the systems can also burn out from the inside, like in an electrical short." Classified as a non-conventional weapon, its use could be seen as a major escalation. A case in point is the recent frenzy in the United States when American intelligence leaks alleged that Russia is working on a new kind of space-based weapon known generally by military experts as a nuclear EMP that could threaten thousands of satellites by creating a massive energy wave when detonated. The Joe Biden administration was quick to publicly confirm that the reports were referring to a new Russian nuclear anti-satellite capability.
I can confirm that it is related to an anti-satellite capability that Russia is developing. This is not an active capability that's been deployed. And though Russia's pursuit of this particular capability is troubling, there is no immediate threat to anyone's safety.
Russia was quick to deny these claims.
Есть еще один вопрос, который не связан с текущими событиями на линии соприкосновения в рамках специальной военной операции. Это вопрос касается шума, который поднимается в последнее время на Западе, в том числе в Соединенных Штатах, по поводу размещения ядерного оружия в космосе. Наша позиция ясна и прозрачна. Мы категорически всегда были против, и сейчас против размещения ядерного оружия в космосе.
According to Meital, in an electromagnetic attack, the cockroaches will not survive this time. It will affect all of us in our daily lives and emergency preparedness. Like in a poker game, when someone raises a bet on the table, everyone stops everything and looks him in the eye to understand his next move, or whether he is bluffing. I think we need to look them in the eye. However, since the weapon has reportedly never been used before in any war, there are no sources or references to understand its impact. Iran, as per Kuwaiti newspaper Al Jarida, may be seeking to supply Hezbollah with new types of weapons that the armed group could use to target Israel's energy grid, in case of an all-out war with Tel Aviv, which is being militarily backed by the US. According to the report, based on a source on the Quds force of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, Iran has rushed to supply Hezbollah with electromagnetic bombs that can paralyze communications and disable radars as the risk of the border confrontation with Israel turning into a full-scale war grows. Hezbollah already possesses bombs and missiles carrying explosive electromagnetic warheads, as the Revolutionary Guards successfully delivered these qualitative weapons to it a few days ago. Israel has already accused Hezbollah of perpetrating the attack on occupied Golan Heights with an Iranian-made Falak-1 rocket. Earlier, Tehran warned Israel against full-scale military aggression in Lebanon and said it would lead to an obliterating war. Hezbollah has at least 60,000 fighters, including full-time and reservists, according to an Al Jazeera report citing Nicholas Blanford, an expert on Hezbollah with the Atlantic Council. The group also reportedly has increased its stockpile of missiles from 14,000 in 2006 to about 150,000 now. Experts say Hezbollah has a wide range of unguided heavy artillery rockets, ballistic missiles, as well as anti-aircraft, anti-tank and anti-ship missiles. These include Falak-1 and Falak-2 unguided rockets, which have a range of about 11 kilometers, according to a Hezbollah artillery officer interviewed by the group's Al-Manar channel earlier this month. Military analyst and retired Lebanese Army General Khalil Helou said Hezbollah has Iranian ballistic missiles that it has yet to use, including the Fatih 110, a precision-guided missile with a range of around 300 kilometers, more than sufficient to reach Tel Aviv and Jerusalem from within Lebanon. Hezbollah has relied heavily on drones to hit targets in northern Israel and the Golan Heights. The group has said it sent domestically produced surveillance drones on 3 occasions to film military sites, including the Ramat David Air Base about 45 kilometers from the border. Hezbollah has Russian anti-ship Yakhont missiles with a range of 300 kilometers and Chinese-made Silkworm missiles. Hezbollah has announced it downed several Israeli Hermes 450 and Hermes 900 drones with surface-to-air missiles during the Gaza war, and has said it used the weapons to target Israeli warplanes. In addition to modern weapons, experts have pointed out how Hezbollah likely has an extensive network of underground tunnels in South Lebanon, as well as in the eastern Bekaa Valley, near the border with Syria. Hezbollah and Israel have traded near daily cross-border fire since Tel Aviv launched a relentless war on the besieged territory of Gaza following the October 7th Hamas attack on southern Israel. The chances of a full-blown war grew in the past 2 months, especially since Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the country was preparing for a very tense operation on the border with Lebanon. And the Golan Heights attack on July 27th has only further raised fears of escalation.